welcome to X3, One Topic, 3 pundits, including pundit number 1 here, John C. Dvorak. I'm here with Andrew Eisner and Joe Engo to discuss the Windows or the Microsoft Build Conference, which I guess is that WinHeck? Is that
it's supposedly replacing WinHeck this year. And
what's wrong with WinHeck?
I don't know. This is the new conference in Anaheim for all the developers.
Developers.
That's right. And apparently the rumors that they're going to be giving away their new quad-core slate tablet.
Windows. Well, I think we should go down there and get a tablet.
It might be worth going to Anaheim for.
Well, that's $400 tablet.
It's going to be interesting to know what processor they're using in that. Is that going to be an ARM or is that
it's very possible that it's an ARM because Windows 8 now supposedly runs on ARM, which is which is a big development, I think, and big innovation for them. And the fact is that they're already showing Windows 8 and talking about new features. In fact,
the File Explorer.
So what else?
So terrible. It is a train wreck.
What is?
So that it's the File Explorer. It's now got the ribbon interface.
Well, the ribbon is the new thing.
Oh my God! It is so terrible.
Apparently, it's all very ribbon centric now.
What does ribbon even mean?
Is the whole line of cut and paste and icons and commands that you click on.
Yeah, because
it sort of gets in the way. I mean, it's this big chunk of real estate.
Because using Control-C is too difficult.
That's right.
It's so difficult.
But this is typical Microsoft. Apparently, they watched millions of computer users do their daily tasks, and they found all these things that are in the ribbon are the most common things, cut and paste. And
like I said on a previous segment, Microsoft will sit there and look at everybody and try to figure out how they're doing stuff, and then do all these surveys, and then try to take everybody's opinion and put it together. But Apple will look at it and say, that's kind of ridiculous. Yes, people are going the long way with it, but let's make it easier.
So what's some of the things you don't like about this? What you see?
It looks cluttered as crap. It looks cluttered. It's ugly, and just Microsoft needs to fire their UI designers.
It does look ugly. I've seen the pictures I've seen. There was an article somewhere that showed all the UIs from the Windows 1.0, and they went right down the line, and it was like really ugly to kind of ugly to pretty good looking, and then really good looking, and then really good looking to ugly. What is wrong with these people?
Well, get this. There's this guy Sinofsky, who's apparently heading up the Windows 8 team, says Windows 8 will represent the biggest rethinking of the PC operating system since Windows 95.
Oh God!
Really?
Yeah, the biggest rethinking of
Well, there's supposedly something to do with the browser is going to be even more integrated now, so they're really forcing people to use IE.
It's got tiles too.
Using JavaScript.
They're basically following Apple's lead. They're sort of merging iOS, Mango or whatever, Windows Phone 7, and I think I got to give them credit. And I would just say that Microsoft. I mean, do you remember? Did you ever go to their usability lab? I mean, these guys.
Yeah, I did.
The human factors. I mean, up there at the University of Washington was famous for human factor research, and they had the very sophisticated lab. And remember, they used to make these wonderful mice and keyboards, all based on human factors. Research, and I think they still do a lot of that thing, and I wouldn't, dismiss it. Of course, it's not Steve Jobs' style, but still, I think there's something to be said for doing, usability studies and surveying people.
Yeah, but it's cluttered and it looks like crap. Well, I don't know how anybody could work with that. I mean, looking at the UI, I wanted to vomit, instantly. It was just like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit like a Mac.
I thought.
Oh God, no!
It's got the little thing on the side with that you have,
Oh God, no! I'm talking about up top, where the header is like this friggin' big, and it's got all these dozens and dozens of controls on it.
Well, maybe it's because people had all those open. You don't have to have all that stuff open. I mean, you ever seen the one where if you took every toolbar
you don't need to have all that crap on there.
Into Microsoft Word, you put all.
You got
you have two lines at the bottom.
You have a keyboard for a reason. You don't have to use the mouse for every little damn action. If you want to rename something, hit space and then bang, you just type in the name, hit enter. How hard is that?
Well, he's right in one respect.
You want to copy and paste? I mean, it's very simple.
He's right in one respect. The new interface. I mean, we're moving away from the scrolling and moving towards the swiping and the pinching. So. I mean, if they're counting on the fact that people are scrolling and clicking with the mouse, then that might.
Well, they're already changing them. They're going to change the way the mouse works, and so instead of pulling down the bar and the thing going up, you're going to grab this and throw it down. You're going to go down to make it go down because like the hand in the Google.
Oh yeah,
the little Google hand. You grab something and you can throw it or move it, and so Microsoft's going in that direction, which is. I guess the Apple has that in a couple of things. Lion
has the inverted display. So like you scroll down and it goes, it goes the opposite direction of what you would actually expect. I turn it off instantly. I couldn't stand it.
Well, we'll see.
There's some people who like it.
Somebody in the control room over here saying it's great. So I don't know. I guess everybody to each their own. I don't mind the Google Hand. I think it's kind of cool, and you grab stuff and you can throw it.
Yeah. So watch.
So you need a little hand. I think you need the hand to make it.
So keep an eye out for news from the Build conference and see what this new quad-core slate looks like, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, and we'll do that. You've been watching X3.